It's Powdered Cheese Aficionado, and today I'm going to be playing once again with my Bant control list that I played in my first video on this channel. There are other color combinations that I have not yet covered on this channel, but to be frank, I'm just excited to play this deck again. So I've made some changes, and let's look at the list. Something that you might notice initially is that there are no talents in it. There are no Caretaker's talents in this deck, and that is simply because I don't want to use it. I know it's a very popular card right now. I know it synergizes with Beza, for example, as well as Season of the Burrow, but I'm just not super excited by this card right now, and I don't really want to get into the token synergy whole vibe for this build, so I'm not using Caretaker's talent. But what I am using is 4 Ancient Cornucopias for just a bunch of life gain. So compared to my last Bant build, let's see what the differences are. I went up on Get Loss. I stayed at the same number of Up the Beanstalks at 2, which I think is fine. I think you could always go for this card. But honestly, when I have so many of them out, I don't want to draw my whole deck, and sometimes it stops me from playing 5-drops, which is definitely a risk. We still have 4 No More Lies. This is obviously a mythic. I could also see using Heaped Harvest like I did before, but I'm going to do 4 Cornucopias because I like this card. And we're also doing 1 Tidebinder in the main as well as 2 in the sideboard. It's just a nice flexible kind of threat control-y card. We also have Beza, the Bounding Spring, as a main win con that can also gain us life as well as draw us cards. Speaking of card draw, we also have 2 Spell Dryer, which we did not use in the previous build, which is a nice versatile, expensive counterspell, but it also draws cards. We have 3 Season of the Burrow, which we're mainly using to exile permanents like Urbrass Forge and Elspeth's, or making tokens. And if we want, we can get a Tidebinder, a Cornucopia, or a Beanstalk back, as well as a Lockdown, which we have in our sideboard for the small creature decks, and Tranquil Frillback for the Talon / Urbrass Forge decks, as well as any graveyard decks. We can get that back with Season of the Burrow. And then we also have Sunfall as our sweeper of choice, as well as Lockdown, of course. And 2 Season of Weaving, which I will stand by what I've said before, that this is probably a win more card, but I want to give it another chance. I want to have 2 of it. It's a nice card draw top end, and we can also copy Bezas or Cornucopias, or it's kind of a sweeper in a pinch if we're not drawing our Sunfalls or our Lockdowns. And we also have Nissa Ascended Animus, which has obviously been one of my favorite top-end win cons for my recent decks, that any of them that involve green. I'm just still loving this card. It's really hard to deal with if they don't have instant spot removal for, and even if they do, it still makes an 8/8 if we get it on full power. And our mana base has changed a bit. We went up to 4 Reckless Anchorages as an alternate win con. We added a Fountain Port for some versatility and card draw. And the sideboard, we still have Jace as a mill win con against other control decks. Destroy Evil for the domain decks or other Shieldrids, and Obstinate Baloth against discard decks. So yeah, I'm going to jump into a match and see how this new Bant control build does. Okay, we are on the play, except this hand is unkeepable. It's a bit better. Guess we'll put away the green card. Unfortunately, I love Cornucopia, but you cannot stick around for the moment. Hedge Maze is solid draw. Yeah, Sunfall sounds pretty good to me. Skrull's Hive. Ooh, unfortunate that we could not No More Lies that. That'll be a bit of a tough challenge. Alright, definitely counter the Forge. Get Lost is certainly an answer for Skrull's Hive. Actually kind of perfect, so that is great. Another Hive, you say? How unfortunate for us. They got a lot of stuff going on, that's for sure. Definitely want to try to get rid of this Skrull's Talent, and unfortunately we don't get an untapped land, so we do have counter magic open, but No answer quite yet. Yep, we're gonna get more damage, more poison. I hope they play Caretaker's Talent here. Definitely gonna know more lies if they decide to do anything. Dear God. Everything is just going to shit. Okay, they decided to do nothing, so I'm going to draw it 3 steps ahead because we need an answer for this hive. Beanstalk is nice. So this turn we could... We don't have a green... Oh no, we do have a green for Beanstalk. And we can't Sunfall yet, but so we could Biza or we could hold up No More Lies. Going to be bold and decide that we will draw another land. Ooh, there's a get loss, so let's definitely play Beanstalk first. No land. Bad. Kill the hive or counter Caretaker's Talent is the question. We don't know if we're going to be able to Sunfall next turn is the issue, but we will be able to Biza. Biza. Might be our creating our own demise. Definitely bank in on... I mean, the question is, will we survive if we don't get another land? Okay. They are not going to do anything, so I'm going to get rid of the hive now. Season Weaving is just not it. Beza comes down. Get some blockers. And treasure, so that gets us to Sunfall. That does get us to Sunfall. Oh, they have their own Sunfall. Okay. So, interesting. Very interesting. 6/6 coming at us is definitely a little scary. But then that means they don't play the Caretaker's Talent. We could Season of Weaving and just draw a bunch here and take the damage and let them play stuff. And then we have to Sunfall and Season of the Burrow after that. I'm going to be bold. Maybe too bold, one could argue. Okay, we get a lot of cards. Didn't get to play the land. Am I maybe missing something? It's risky. Taking 6 here is not ideal, but we did get a Biza. Taking 6. Taking 8? Is the question? No? Okay. Probably want to get talent down, I would assume. Yep. Here it is. Here's the talent. So we could Season of the Burrow here, make a bunch of chump blockers. It's a little risky. And we can also Beza and hold up No More Lies. But then Beza has to chump, right? Not ideal. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make some chump blockers and just kind of assume they can't kill all 3 of them. And if they can, you know, then I will have made my own grave. But hopefully we'll survive one more turn. That's my hope. Mirix, you say? Okay, they're gonna take some time off. Okay. Oh, they can kill us right now then. So maybe I overplayed my hand, as it were. Ooh. I mean, if they have a lightning helix too, that'd be bad. Not quite dead, you say? I guess we season again, so we have chump blockers. We kind of have to do that. We could also Beza and gain life, though, if they have lightning helix. Ooh, I think we have to do that. Jump with Beza? Maybe I should have seasoned and held up No More Lies. Forge. Okay. So we take 1. They get a Mirix still, so not ideal. I think we season here, but we could also Sunfall. Oh, we could also Nissa. Ooh. So this will be 2. Take 2 from Nissa, though, and then 2, 3... It's not good enough. We could play Nissa and make a blocker, and then we take 3, but we also still just might take 2 to play Nissa. So I don't think we can afford that, right? Double exile, make a 1/1, I believe is the only answer, because we have gotten ourselves into this corner, unfortunately. Damn, I mean, maybe Fountain Port's good to have open. I guess we could draw a card, but... What are we gonna draw? What does Beanstalk see for us? A land. Okay, can we exile these? Please? So they get a lot more cards, unfortunately, but we can at least hopefully block this Mirix token and counter something that they try and do. And then we'll have Nissa. We'll have 4 no pain greens next turn. Oh, except we don't have enough basic forest, so we might have to take 1, which is when pain lands just feel so bad, don't they? Tapping 3, tapping 4. It's an Archangel Elspeth, which we will for sure counter with 3 steps ahead. And then maybe they'll play a Forge. That'd be painful if they play a Forge right here, but then hopefully we could play Nissa and stay alive. Alright, I think you gotta let this go there. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. You just gotta let your Elspeth go. It's deep think, deep think. Alright, so I'm guessing, you know, their computer froze or something? Alright, so they can't make a Murex, which is great. Fatal Passage is probably what we should not have played if we wanted to play Nissa. But now I kind of want to hold up Spellgyre, because I'm scared. They can't make a Murex, so I think I'll get in with the Anchorage. And we could draw with Fountain Port and counter something. Unless they kill Anchorage right here. They do not. Alright, so now we have a token to draw with Fountain Port. Or we can use Spellgyre if they play something scary. Biza. Ooh, we can't normalize and Spellgyre, unfortunately. So I think I have to let Biza resolve. You don't get anything from it, and we try to get Nissa down and just make a blocker for Biza. So let's draw with our Fountain Port. Drawing cards, very nice. Are they gonna do something? Just make the Murex token. Ooh, we get our own Beza. Kind of into that, because I keep delaying Nissa, but that also means they can't Lightning Helix us to the face twice if we play Beza here. We could also try and get Nissa down, and then we get to draw a card with Beza, but then we don't get to hold up 2 No More Lies. Right now we have Spellgyre and No More Lies held up, which, you know, counter spells just feels good. To me, at least. Not to all Magic players, which is perfectly reasonable. So I think we kind of could take one here. We could also power up our land, but then we don't get to hold up Spellgyre. But I guess they probably don't have something we really want to counter too much. Don't know why I didn't tap the forest there, but you know, it doesn't completely kill us. No damage. No thank you. Lightning Helix? Torch Tower? Oh, okay, they give us something to normalize. Temporal Firestorm. Seems actually great for us. Okay, that would have been nice to counter too. For sure. But Nissa will be quite useful for that. Do we have anything in the graveyard we're going to get back? Ooh, we get a Cornucopia back. That's kind of fun. Kind of into that. I'm just going to get a little aggressive. And get the Cornucopia back. To draw a Beanstalk, we get a land. You know, if I end up losing because I keep waiting so long to play this Nissa, that'll just be the bed I've made for myself, as they say. There's a Forge, so I think that's why we have a Spellgyre. I guess we also could counter the Virtue, but for some reason it scares me less than the Forge. I just know Forge can just be so overwhelming. We do have Nissa, but that can also take care of the Virtue, so... Oh my god, or we can just no more lies it. Ooh, that felt cheeky. Just gonna chump. Play Nissa finally, I believe. Yes. Get another No More Lies. I mean, if they don't play around this one too, that would be pretty funny. Alright, I'm just gonna chill for the moment. Our life total is a little scary, but the so's there is so... Maybe we should have attacked there. Turn non-land permanent. Ooh, yeah, I guess we can't do anything about that. That's unfortunate. Can't do anything. We could sack our 8/8 and draw a card and hope to hit nothing, because we wouldn't have enough mana, so... Get a 1/1 though, very nice. They have their own Sunfall. Okay, in that case, I will sacrifice my 8/8. Sacrifice my 1/1 just because that feels better. Get a land. No More Lies taps them out, so this still resolves, but then if we hold up No More Lies, we can counter whatever else is in their hand. Unfortunately, Nissa is gone. Ooh, but this actually deals with that, so that's kind of sweet. Don't think we need a second Sunfall, but we do get in with our anchorages for sure. I think we can use both anchorages here. Oh, fuck it, the forests. But I can still hold up No More Lies and Tidebinder, I believe. No More Lies, obviously. Probably won't do anything. Activate. And Tidebinder comes through. Okay. Get a 1/1. I guess we could use No More Lives on that to gain 2 life. Could have been the move. I think we jump. Just don't want to get my life total low whatsoever. They're going to attack us for 5 next turn, which doesn't mean we're dead as far as I can tell. And we can gain 2 more if they play a spell. I guess the thought there being, should we hold up an anchorage to block, or should we use Sunfall? And I think the answer is neither, but it's tough. They're almost dead. Wow, down to 1. So we could even Sunfall after attacking here, but I don't think they can deal me 12. I'm trying to think what they could draw. If they draw, like, an Urbrass Forge, just 1 extra damage. I just don't see it. I guess we won't draw right now, and then we can make a chump blocker with Fountain Port if needed. Oh, okay. Confirmed that they are in fact dead. And draw a card just because we can. Very chill. Get our second cornucopia, and that will just be game, as they say. Okay. The old Forge token decks. So we definitely want Tranquil Frill back. I guess Destroy Evil. They got the Skrull's Hive too, so we could do a lockdown, I suppose. I mean, our counter spells really messed them there. Definitely go down Season of Weaving. Go down a Cornucopia. I guess Tidebinder is also kind of good. Go down a Beanstalk. Maybe we don't do lockdown, I guess. Go down a little more on our ramp. Go down 2 Bizas, I guess. A little scary to get rid of all the Bizas. I guess we get rid of Season of Weaving and have 3 Bizas. Let's try this out. Alright, game 2. Wow, what a hand. I guess we gotta not use it. We could always start drawing with Fountain Port, but that would take a long time. And the same token, we can surveil. I'm gonna be daring and stupid. Surveil away any lands, and then hopefully just draw playables. But not that card ever. Spelldryer is something. The risks you take. Definitely gonna take some hits from the Skrull's Hive, and maybe we just completely screwed ourselves. Lordy. Lordy, do we miss lockdown right now? Just sheer brutality. Maybe we'll draw a Sunfall right now. And that would buy us a little time. Got the talent. They got their curve. It's not a Sunfall. It's the unfortunate thing about this Plains. And it's just not a Sunfall. So I think if we don't get ourselves out of this situation now, we are just done for. And we will think about our decisions long and hard. I'll... Frillback, it's like, it's something. Better than 2 lands, 2 Frillbacks. I mean, useful in the long term, but I don't know if it saves us from all these 1/1s with poison. Get to kill, probably kill the talent. My god. Just a bloodbath. Don't really care about the graveyard or gaining life. Guess we can hold up No More Lies. So we're taking 5 poisons, and then we just need, really need Sunfall, so... I mean, I guess we're pretty much dead if we don't get Sunfall either way, so maybe we just kill the, kill one of the hives. None of that. I guess if our Frillback dies, we also just lose, so... Obviously, we shouldn't have kept that opening hand. That was our first and most tragic mistake. Guess that also pretty much kills us. It ain't Sunfall, that is for sure. Beza. We can't even use Beza into Frillback. And we can't draw into a sweeper here. I think our best option is to play Tranquil Frillback. One, two, three. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, definitely using lockdown this time around. Definitely, and Tidebinder. Beza. Beza can probably just like disappear. I guess it's kind of good for blockers. Alright. Let's do this. We have the frillbacks. I do like a good frillback, I must say. Ooh. Beanstalk is just off to a great start. Beza. Okay, so the question now is, do we get double blue? Or double white? I'm just gonna take two. The Forge is here, so we can't counter it 3 steps ahead, but we can get it with Frillback next turn, for sure. So maybe we draw 3 steps ahead? Ugh. It's tough. Definitely taking 3, though. Don't really want to hold 3 steps ahead open for the next, like, couple turns, honestly, so... Ooh, guess we get rid of Get Lost here. That's definitely a stacked hand. We have to get... Yeah, a second white here. What? Why would you ever do that when I'm casting Krillback? It's very frustrating. So, goodbye to the Forge. Turn well spent. Caretaker's Talent is here. Do we do yet another Frillback? Yet another Frillback, you say? Could also Beza, get some value off of Beza. But I think we gotta get rid of Caretaker's Talent just as quickly as we can. Carefully tap our mana for the Frillback, and goodbye. Just gonna chill and try to set up a bit more. Alright, so they're gonna play Virtue, so their creatures get buffed here. And the question is, do we use Season to exile the Virtue? Or we could also play Nissa. And then we have blockers, but Nissa will be very low. Nissa will be vulnerable to a Lightning Helix. Next turn they become 4/4s, and our Frillbacks wouldn't be able to block, so Ooh, we could also destroy evil, but then it's not very mana efficient, right? Right. Ooh, I guess we should make sure. We could get a land back, actually. Won't be able to get another green, though. So I'm going to make the 1/1s. Alright, we get a Sunfall. It's good to know. And, they might have their own Sunfall, so do we want to wait to chump in that case is the question. They could play another Virtue, but then we definitely Sunfall. So I'm going to attack. Gotta be a little aggressive. Ooh, okay, so they're taking the trades. Beza comes down. Cool, I have my own Beza, in fact. Okay, so do we slow roll the Sunfall here is the question. Next turn we can chump with our 1/1s, so I'm kind of into that idea. And we could also play... if we play Nissa, we take damage, and she's very low. Also, I don't think we need to destroy evil. I think we want to Sunfall all the creatures, and then we could also destroy the evil to Virtue when it comes out. So I'm going to play Nissa and hope she doesn't die. Pick a 4/4 and then jump. Right, our clock is running down, so we must be careful. Ooh, okay. Just can you block everything? Okay, Nissa survives. Sweet. Alright, the forge is down. I guess we don't need to even, like, kill it quite yet. We'll get Beza down. And then try to keep Nissa alive.
Our strength multiplies.
And if nothing else, we could just, like, destroy evil, the Beza. But we kind of want to have also one of these for the Virtue. And they're running out the clock, as was I. Okay. So much for our Nissa plan.
You can't resist the inevitable.
Carrot cake. Very chill. So then I guess we needed to use Nissa to get rid of the forge, maybe. Oh. Moving to combat. Here we go. Not attacking with Beza. Okay. Definitely will take that block. Gives us a little more time. As we run out the clock too, so soon I really want them to play the Virtue. We'll just need to keep blocking the Forge, which is scary. So maybe we need to up our clock a bit. Probably try and Tashana. Okay, there's the Virtue. Let this happen and then Do this. Kill Beza. No more lies, so attack with the anchorage. Just getting aggressive. We'll have the Tidebinder, no more lies open. Ooh, do they take it all? Sweet. That's great. Doesn't deal with the Forge. Oops, I guess I was meant to Tidebind that, right? No time. We don't have time to think about such lofty decisions. Ooh, Sunfall. That we can counter for sure. Just gonna keep getting with the anchorages. We can block the Forge for one more turn with the Beza. Ooh, nice. There they whiff. Season seems good. That can deal with the Forge. I think we want to keep him in Tidebinder because I'm scared. Alright, we're doing this. We got this. Season can kill Forge. We have the blockers, and then next turn we can, like, almost kill them if they attack. Skrull's Hive, okay, that doesn't really bother me that much. Now we use Tidebinder, which we went to do earlier, but maybe this is the perfect moment. I mean... Season, we can kill both of those things. We could also get a Frillback back. That's pretty sweet. Oh wow, how violent. Exile, Frillback, get back. Get back, you Frillback. Pay. Oh, this is awesome. Look at that. Such a value. Can't attack with our anchorage, unfortunately. Indestructible Frillback, though, is pretty sweet. Sunfall? Whatever shall they do? Elspeth, okay. Make a chumper.
We fight together.
Yep. Gotta get our anchorages. I think we go like this. We could have killed Elspeth there, but this way we can like kill them basically next turn.
I won't be intimidated.
Actually, I don't. That's a mistake right there. Don't want that.
Form up on me!
Can they claw their way back? Oh, we gotta try to kill them. Alright. Good game. Oof. Definitely some mistakes there, but we made it through live, so that's what counts. Hope you enjoyed this video of my Bant control list in Standard. It's definitely one of my favorite control color combinations, and this deck honestly seems to have a lot of resilience against at least the Urbrass Forge Caretaker's Talent decks. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one, so I hope you have a great day.